This story is called The Scrap Rocket and it's by Julia Donaldson. Ron Rabbit is collecting things. He's got a sign behind him saying scrap metal, look. And he's already collected a few things. Washing machine, drill, clock. Ron collects a tin, a tap, a pot and a lid. Oh, that's useful, the pot's got a lid. Ron collects a plug, a plank and a pump. Next, Ron collects a spring, a strap and lots of string. Gosh, what's he going to do with all that string? Here come some noises. Clink, clink, bang, bang, prod, prod, crank, crank, twist, twist. He's working away there, isn't he? Making something. It's a rocket. Can you see the dustbin there it's made out of? He's pleased with it, isn't he? Lift off! This is a thrill, he says. But then, splash! It's not a rocket. It's a submarine. So it goes under the water now. Okay. Next book is The Big Pancake. Now the characters in this story are man, the pig, the hen, the cat, the boys, the woman, the dog and the big pancake. And it is a big pancake, isn't it? A woman had 7 little boys. The 7 little boys were very hungry. They look hungry, don't they? They're not smiling and their plates are empty. The woman made a pancake. It was a very big pancake. "We will eat it up," said the 7 little boys. They're all smiling now, aren't they? You see the little mouse up there, eating a few crumbs on the shelf. But the big pancake jumped up and ran away. "Stop, we are very hungry," said the woman. The big pancake did not stop. A hungry man saw the big pancake. "I will eat you up," said the man. But the big pancake ran on. So you've got all the children and their mum with her pan and the man chasing the pancake who's running away. Next, a hungry cat saw the big pancake. "Come here, I will eat you," said the hungry cat. But the big pancake did not stop. So now we've added a cat in front of the man, in front of the woman, in front of her children, all chasing the pancake. Then a hungry dog saw the big pancake. "Stop, I will eat you up," said the dog. But the big pancake did not stop, it just ran away. So now we've got a dog chasing the pancake, in front of a cat, in front of a man, in front of a woman, in front of her children. Next, a hungry hen saw the big pancake. "Come here, I will eat you all up," said the hungry hen. But the big pancake just ran away. So now we've got a hen in front of a dog, in front of a cat, in front of a man, in front of a woman, in front of her children, all chasing the pancake. The pancake just keeps smiling, doesn't it, as he's running? Just then, the big pancake saw a deep river. "Help," said the big pancake. "I will help you," said a pig. "Come here and jump on." Help! The river is too deep, said the big pancake. Come on, said the pig, jump up here. The river is too deep, said the big pancake. Help! Just jump up here, said the pig. Oh dear, he looks in a dangerous position there, doesn't he? I think the pig is a bit interested in eating him. But the pig was a very hungry pig. Snap, snap, said the pig, and the pig had all the big pancake. Oh dear. It's not a very nice ending, is it? Okay, and the next story is Viking Adventure. Wilf and Wilma came to the door. It was time to go to school. Kipper told everyone about his adventure at the teddy bear's picnic, but nobody believed him. Biff, Chip and Wilf were in Mr. Johnson's class. The children liked Mr. Johnson. He made everything interesting and he told lots of good stories. Mr. Johnson had a model ship. Can you tell me what sort of ship this is? He asked. Wilf put his hand up. It's a Viking ship, he said. Well done, Wilf, said Mr. Johnson. Mr. Johnson showed the children a picture of a Viking ship. This ship was called a long ship, he said. It had oars and a sail, and it moved very fast through the water. The Vikings lived a long time ago, said Mr. Johnson. They crossed the sea in ships like this. Mr. Johnson showed the children a Viking helmet and a Viking shield. Mr. Johnson helped the children with a Viking project. It was very interesting. They made model longships and they made Viking shields and helmets. Mr. Johnson took the children into the school hall. They made a big longship. Then they all dressed up as Vikings and pretended to row it. It's hard work being a Viking, said Biff. The children came home from school. They looked at the magic key. They wanted it to glow because it had not glowed for a long time. Kipper told them about his magic adventure, but still nobody believed him. Kipper was upset. The magic key glowed in the night, he said. It glowed when it was dark. It did, it did, it did. Biff looked at the key. I wonder, she said. Biff had a good idea. Maybe the key will glow in the dark, she said. She got a torch and then she found a big, thick blanket. The children sat on the floor and they pulled the blanket over themselves. It was dark under the blanket. Suddenly, the key began to glow. The magic was working after all. I told you so, said Kipper. There was no wind. The Vikings rowed the longship across the sea. Every man pulled on the oars. It was hard work being a Viking. Suddenly, the wind began to blow. Hooray, said the Vikings. Now we can put up the sail. The wind can blow the ship along and we won't have to work so hard. One of the Vikings heard a noise. He went to look. He found the children. Oh no, said Wilf. We're on a Viking longship. I don't believe it. The Viking jumped back. He couldn't believe it either. He looked very fierce. Oh dear, said Kipper. He doesn't look pleased to see us. The Viking pushed the children to the back of the longship. Look at all these animals, said Kipper. I don't like it here. It smells. The wind began to blow harder. The Vikings put up the sail. The wind blew harder and the ship tossed up and down. The waves splashed over the children. They got cold and wet. Kipper began to feel sick. It's not much fun on a longship, he said. At last, the longship landed. Hooray, shouted the Vikings. They jumped into the water and carried boxes and barrels to the shore. The children looked over the edge of the longship. The children looked over the side of the longship. I hope we don't have to jump in, said Kipper. It looks cold and wet. You don't have to jump in, said the Viking. I'll throw you in. The children waded to the shore. The villagers were amazed. They'd never seen children like these before. Kipper had some sweets. He shared them with the Viking children. They had never seen sweets before. They didn't know what to do with them. The Vikings took the children into a long hall. A fire was burning in the middle of the floor. There was smoke everywhere. It began to get dark, and soon it was time to have some food. So this is what Vikings eat, said Wilf. As soon as it was dark, a longship sailed close to the shore. On the longship were some Viking raiders. They were going to attack the village. One of the villagers saw the longship and ran into the long hall. Help, help, he called. Raiders are landing. The raiders looked very fierce. They ran towards the village. They're going to attack, said Wilf. What can we do? I wish the magic key would glow, said Kipper. Biff had an idea. She shone her torch. The raiders and the villagers had never seen a light like this before. They were frightened and they all fell to the ground. The raiders ran back to the longship and sailed away. Hooray, said the villagers. They won't come back here in a hurry. The Vikings looked at Biff's torch. This is a magic thing, they said. It frightened us, but it frightened the raiders even more, and it saved our village. The villagers lit a big fire on the beach. They had a party for the children. They gave Biff a shield. Thank you, said Biff. It's beautiful. Biff wanted to give the torch to the Vikings, but Wilf told her not to. The magic key began to glow. It was time for the adventure to end. Biff showed the Viking shield to Mr. Johnson. It's very good, said Mr. Johnson, but Viking shields didn't look like this. Biff looked at Wilf and smiled. And that's the end of that one. Bye-bye.